Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aditya, and in this video we'll be discussing about operators in JavaScript. So if you have seen my previous video on conditional statements, we have learnt about if, else and loops. But one thing is that we were using only greater than and lesser than operator. Actually, there are a bit more operators, and they're even categorized into two kinds, that is comparison operator and logical operator. First, we'll be discussing about them briefly. So first we'll begin with the comparison operator. So we'll just have a list of what are the comparison operator. As you can see, we have two equal operator and three equal operator. Then we have greater than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. So the last four parts, those equal to, greater than, equal to, so those are kind of same in maths also. I hope you're very familiar with them. So that's just like same like maths. But let us discuss about the equal to, two equal to and three equal to operators. So let's have two variables, let A and let B for an example, and let us keep it inside an if block and say that if the first variable is equal to second variable 2 equal 1. So when we do that and we give different values inside those A and B, at that time it will print the else block. We give the same values, it will print the if block. So very simple. Now let us use this 3 equal 1. That time also it will do the same thing, nothing much different. Now the difference is that when we use the 3 equal to operator and when we give suppose we change the variable of B value to a string, and that time we again run this using the 3 equal to operator. Remember, that time it will run the else block. Though the value inside them are same, the data type is not same. So that is the reason when we use 3 equal operator, it will check for the data type and it will check for the value also. That is the reason it is printing the else block, because they are not the same. It is returning false and it is printing the else part. Now if we change the data type back to the integer one, that time it will print the if block. So that was about 2 equal and 3 equal. Let's have a little bit small summary. So 2 equal operator will only check the value, and 3 equal operator will check about the value and the data type also. Now let us come to logical operator. So there are three main kinds of logical operator, that is and, or and not. So first let us come to and operator. So while using if else, we have learned that when we want to add more conditions, we can use else if block. But sometimes we even need to add many conditions in a single if block also, or single else if block also. That time you just can't write more and more else if blocks, and it can lose the control also. So that's why we use these logical operators. First let's discuss and. Let's try to implement them. We have some variables and we'll write some if else block. In that, as you can see, while writing more conditions, we were using and operator. And let's run the program. As you can see, the two conditions are meeting true. That is the reason it is printing the if block. Now let us change one condition to a false. Now as it is returning false, it is coming to the else part. As one condition is returning false, it is coming to the else part. Though the first condition is remaining still true, it is still true, but the second condition is false and it is coming to else part. So that is about and operator. So even if one condition is coming false, it will come to the else part or the next else if block. Whereas now let us come to or part. So or is little bit different from and. So when we use the or operator, even if one condition is true, it will gonna print the f part, not the else part, just like and. In and, even if one condition is false, it will print the else block. In or, even if one condition is false, still it will print the if block, because one condition is still being true. So that was about and or. Now what is not? A not is just like when you give a condition, particular condition, and it is coming to be false or it is coming to be true, that time it will just do the opposite. If it is true, it will convert it to false. If it is false, it will convert into true. So that was about logical and, or and not operators. So that was very simple, and I hope you like this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.